And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They're going to try and throw, eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Richardson. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Williams. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. All day, dog. 49.
Again, it's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Mike 29. Oh, you got deep?
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Check.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, check it out.
Williams.
Watch the twist.
He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now Cunningham. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, Charlie.
Check three.
Shoot.
To throw is Marino. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check hot route. Hot.
You're out. Get it.
From the shotgun, Marino. Got a man, Slayton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards. First down, New York.
Come on,
this quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
All day.
Hit it.
Here's Marino. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now it's Marino. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Ready to break.
The Giants on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough third and 18.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now.
Marino will throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Yeah, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at
And he's going to go down again. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
On first down, this is Geis.
Go, 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 run, run.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Ready? 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. To the roll. West. 29. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. Check 24, check 24.
Cunningham to throw. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I'm beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Baby, that's baby shop.
Now Marino to throw it. This is Coleman with a grab. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. He finds an opening past the 40. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system. It leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will extend this big lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham going for the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play there for Washington. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He rifles one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Look at me. Go.
And Marino going to throw despite the late lead, escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
56.
2nd and 10.
Watch the slant.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Room past the 20. That's caught. It's Coleman. As he'll take it all the way up to the 20-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
That's it. Big hit.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw forward Marino. And this is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hey, Lobo. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a big game.